Oh, wait. The issue is YouTube never went live. Oh, YouTube is having a hard time. The stream's current bitrate is lower than what's recommended. No, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine, YouTube. It's not even great condition, it's just good condition right now. Anyway, huge shout out to Gabriel. He started off as badges and emotes, and after about 20 seconds of being that level on YouTube memberships, he was like, man, this is the best thing I've ever had in my entire life. I wish I had more. And he upgraded to woodworking amateur dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Hopefully YouTube is working now. America, let's go. Football's on delay, so y'all stuck with me. Hey, Dr. Nate, how's it going? You know what? Buffalo lost today, so I'm done with football. Baseball season's over to me. Football season's over. It's all over. Everything's over. I'm done with all of it. I hate it all. Makes me angry. That's why I don't watch sports. I can't even watch Purdue. They are the worst thing I've ever seen. Ozo, welcome, chat. Hopefully you're doing well. See, people are figuring it out now. People are figuring out now that I made a mistake because they're like, well, novels isn't there. So it's like, okay, now. Stream's bitrate is 25, but the bitrate is not that. YouTube, get your act together. Man, it really is having a hard time. It's having a real hard time over there on YouTube. Aerodor and hopefully you're doing well. Anthony, also from before, hopefully you're doing well. Browns doing worse than Buffalo. Okay, I mean, we should be doing better than the Browns. The Browns. This was like our year, right? This was going to be our year. Concurrent viewer. Man, yeah, I guess YouTube people are there. Man, is it YouTube? Are you guys struggling? Is this struggle boat over there? Struggle bus? Sure. Oh no. Now it says it's popping up. Now it's looking happier. Okay, cool. The McBee, I hooked up my Twitch. I know no one else could hear that, but Mr. Thaw, thank you for resubbing with your Prime sub. 9 months. Enjoy the new badge. Hey, sorry, been missing for a bit. Daughter joined the swim team, and guess when her meets usually are? I get it. I totally get it. But what you could do is pop up Twitch on your phone. No, but hopefully the swim meets have been going well. Dude, that's awesome here. Chopper Power, thank you for resubbing with your Prime sub. 6 months. Let's go. Enjoy the new badge. Thank you all for the support. Also, Twitch subs, you get a discount on my merch shop, just FYI, just in case you're interested. You can buy mugs and stickers right now. More to come later. The McBee, I hooked up my Amazon to Twitch, sent you a gift. Dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. All that stuff means so much. So thank you, dude. I played my first 2-player game with my brother, She-Hulk and Nightcrawler versus Rhino. We barely won on standard, LOL. Was Nightcrawler carrying? Did you do Nightcrawler protection and try to defend for She-Hulk? Because I feel like that's weird, because I feel like She-Hulk should be good enough. You know what I mean? Or maybe not. Dave, evening. Don't know if I read as much as novels, but my Marvel time has been cut into by Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir lately. Interesting. She has read, I know, over 100 books, at least. She might be up in the 120s right now. I think I'm at 3. I play a lot more video games. I used to read more like on a plane. Now I just play more video games. Maybe Buffalo is just waiting for the snow to get better because all their opponents will be frozen. Doesn't matter because then they'll play the Chiefs and they'll lose every single time. So I've been meaning to ask, you ever do the solo Champions League stuff? So I used to do it. And my issue is I don't like playing the same thing 3 times in a row. That's my issue. I like it. I like the idea of it, but I don't like doing it that many times in a row. But I think it's a great idea. I think it's good for people. Picture up about 2 to 3 minutes into the stream. It's so weird. I don't know what YouTube's doing over there. This is like the one issue with YouTube. Is like sometimes it's like, nah, we're not connecting today. We're not doing anything today. You know what I mean? It's annoying. You had that poll for what to do on the channel, I think. Was wondering if that was an option. Yeah. Like we used to way back in the day. But yeah, it's just, I hate doing 3 games in a row. I could barely do 1 game in a row. Nightcrawler was protection, but my brother was hesitant to let me block for him. I mean, I get it because She-Hulk has so much life, so that kind of makes sense. So I kind of get that. but still. Just say you would do decks, I suppose. That's true. We could just do one round just for funsies and see how it goes. Yeah, it's definitely an idea. Definitely worth trying. Son and I are about to play Mugen Formula. Let's go. With Spider-Woman and Spider-Man Peter Parker. I'm setting him up with the Coulson rapid response combo for the first time, playing that way with her in Justice and Leadership. That's awesome. It's a good combo. I'm okay. I'm a lifelong Rams fan. I'm getting used to being back as a solid 8-8 team. If we're lucky, reminds me of the 2000s. Watching The Greatest Show on Turf was one of the best times of football, right? Where Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Terry Holt, and Marshall Faulk, right? That was the big 3/4. That was watching Kurt Warner play for those 2-3 years was special. It was a special time. It was crazy. And it's hard to like explain to other people that weren't we have friends who have younger children who are into football or getting into football, and like to try to explain that to them, like you just can't do. Yeah, tough time building up his board with She-Hulk, but a win is a win. Yeah, I get it. Building out is tough. Getting into like why that's a thing is tough. You know what I mean? So I used to look over the Solo Champions League for just an idea of what to play when I couldn't decide, but I just match up and I not care about the challenge rules that they might add. Yeah, I get that too with the extra challenges and stuff. It's kind of, I mean, like, it's fine. It's good ideas. It did help me push different modular sets, so I appreciate it for that. But yeah, Kirk could really sling it, dude. It was crazy to watch. Kurt Warner changed the game for a time. I remember because it was before that was the big three of like, you know, well, I guess it was around the same time was Peyton, Marvin, Harrison, and Edge, right? Edge and James. I think that was roughly around the same exact time. But I just like the way Kurt played football was just different. It was like a guy that had like worked at a grocery store for some time as a bagger, right? Like that's how I pictured it. Yeah, but it was crazy. It was crazy how like I get he came up late, obviously, because he was in the CFL or whatever and like doing grocery stuff. And his career was just like that. Like it just ended. Like it was crazy. I read that as Kurt Wagner and had to do a double take. Yeah. No, I always like Kurt Warner. He's a good dude. But yeah, it was crazy to watch him play. It was crazy. Also, friendly reminder really quick. Not friendly reminder. Reminder something. We are playing Marvel Champions tonight. I know the alert went out for Twitch that was different. My apologies. Just what it is. But we are going to be doing a different hero than usual. So small hypes. So yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know exactly what it is because I always put it in the stories. So I don't know if people know that. They're like, I always like allude to what it's gonna be. It's an illusion, Michael. I always allude to what it's going to be, and it's just in the Instagram stories. Like if you just went there and clicked on the story, you can see. So Strange confirmed, denied, not confirmed. Actually, no. I have played Strange more recently than this hero that I'm about to play. But yeah, so we got that going on. Also, shout out to everyone that's been listening to the podcast, everyone that's followed along and subscribed or hit the follow button, whatever it may be. Like, really appreciate it. The numbers have been kind of crazy. We're actually working our way towards monetization on podcasting, which I guess is a thing. I don't know. I think I need a lot more views, or listens. They're not views, whatever they are. But we're getting there, which is kind of crazy because it's just like this content, whatever. So I really appreciate everyone that's done that. So thank you. Really. So it's like a magic trick. Adam Warlock in the pool aspect. Okay, first off, pool aspect's still in the trash. That's not coming out anytime soon. Like there is no situation in my life where I could see myself going, hey, you know, it'd be a really fun game of Marvel Champions that I would enjoy playing. That'd be special. That it would be exciting even to play. Is the pool aspect. Those words will never come out of my mouth. The only way that that's ever going to happen is if we get a ton of subs or a ton of patrons over on Patreon, so up to 40, and then that forces me to basically play because we'll do a 4-player game and I will pick pool aspect because why not? Or like there's a crazy donation or something like that. Like it's going to take work to get me to do the pool aspect ever again. What do you think is more fun hero to play, Jubilee or Iceman? Iceman by far. Also, welcome Harris. Iceman by far, and I don't like Iceman. That's how little I like Jubilee. Bernie Kosar, last time Browns were good. Being a Tiger Watson was college prime time, but he's an NFL bust. I know about NFL busts. Don't worry. Have you heard of EJ Manuel? Have you heard of Rob Johnson? There's like 3 more quarterbacks in there that I can't even remember that Buffalo went through that I've blocked out of my mind. I have to look it up because I'm sure there's a page for it. List of Buffalo starting quarterbacks. Let's go. Okay. JP Lossman, bust. Trent Edwards, bust. Ryan Fitzpatrick, bust. EJ Manuel, bust. Kyle Orton, which is worthless. Tyrod Taylor, bust. And then we had Josh Allen. Thank goodness. So, and then I guess we had Drew Bledsoe, who was fine for a little bit. And then Alex Van Pelt started with Rob Johnson. We had Doug Flutie Flakes. I'm just saying, we had Flutie Flakes. Carried us to the playoffs. Carried us on that small man's back to the playoffs. And what did we do? We said, what if we start Rob Johnson instead? And then we get Music City Miracle. Hashtag was a forward pass. And that's what happens to us. So, yeah. I'm still bitter about it. I still to this day, you know what's funny? It's one of those weird things that your brain does where like you think about TV events that you watched in the day. Right? Like, for example, the Music City Miracle, right? 1999, there was no such thing as HDTV yet, or if it was super expensive. So everything was CRTV. And I remember watching that play in like high def, right? Like the highest definition TV humanly possible, like better than what ours is today. And I watched a YouTube video where they replayed it. And I was like, this thing is so grainy and so disgustingly hard to see that I don't know how we watched anything back in the day. It was terrible. So yeah, it was one of those weird things. But anyway, I remember that. So my aunt was at that game live. Did she see the forward pass? Because the rest of us did. I still remember like when it happened and like the announcers were talking about it. And at first they're like, oh, that's a forward pass. And then like ever since that game, people are like, oh, it's obviously not a forward pass. Drives me nuts. Or maybe it was like the event right after. I can't remember where they said it. I think it was the announcers. I can't remember because it was just so blatant. Everyone saw it. That's all right. It was sweet. I will admit it was sweet watching the Titans lose by 1.5 yards in the Super Bowl then. It felt good. And I became a Kurt Warner fan that day. Which is crazy too, because like, right, that was Kurt Warner's year, 1999, winning the Super Bowl. Crazy offense. And they literally won the game by that far. Like you think of like how much offense they had, like it was crazy. It's definitely a forward pass, which is why it was a miracle. Fair enough. I am still like, there are certain things I'm still like bitter about in sports, and that is one of them. Okay, this is a really kind of messed up one that I'm bitter about, but I feel like I should share it. So I love baseball. Baseball is my favorite sport in the world. I like it way more than football, basketball, whatever it may be. I love baseball. Love it to death. And I'm a huge Orioles fan. Always have been, always will be. And growing up, I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. I used to play baseball all the time. I used to practice baseball all the time, all that fun stuff. And like when I went to my grandparents' house, like they always got the newspaper. So I would like read the box scores. Like I memorized all the stats, right? Like I put everything I wanted into like baseball, right? Cal Ripken Jr. is my idol. Love that man. He could do no wrong at the time. Maybe now he can, but at the time, childhood idol, loved him, whatever. So it was his final season when he was retiring in 2001, and my dad got tickets for when his final game would be. His absolute final game. It was supposed to be at Yankee Stadium, and we were based in New Jersey, so we're like, oh, we can go see that. And it was great. Like, we were so excited. We got tickets right on the third base line, like right next to him, right? Friendly reminder, this is 2001. And we're like, okay, we're going to watch the final game ever of Cal Ripken Jr. Like, I was Stoked. And then some terrorists had to go ruin it for me. Okay? Now look, September 11th was terrible. It affected all of us, especially in the Northeast. But I was extra pissed. Because not only did it affect family and friends there, and luckily we didn't know anyone that passed away, fortunately, but it affected a lot of lives. It also delayed baseball for the first time in like ever. And then I no longer saw Cal Ripken Jr.'s final game. He got to play in Baltimore, which I guess was good for him. Wasn't good for me. That was one of the things I was most bitter about for the longest time. I didn't get to see it. But anyway, I got to see him. I waved. He waved back. I was like, cool. And then some Yankee fans did what Yankee fans did, and they yelled at a small child with a Ripken jersey on. Because that's what they do. Not as bad as Philly fans, but they're working on it. So, it was cool that the Titans were mentioned in the movie Castaway. Were they? I don't remember. You remember that Justin Jefferson catch against y'all last year? Vaguely. Also, welcome on your left. Again, I don't pay attention to football as much as I used to. I really don't care about football anymore. Like, I will passively watch the Orioles score or the Bills score on my phone. I will know just enough to talk about it at business trips and meetings because all the people want to just talk about football. And then I'll watch the playoffs. That's about it. I care so little about football nowadays. I'd rather watch any other sport, to be honest. Golf, 100%. Tennis, 100%. Football, nah. I was at a wrestling tournament in Tennessee, and the New York head of the tournament announced Buffalo won before the miracle play. Oh, damn. Like the Bills when Jim Kelly played. I remember Jim Kelly playing. I was alive when the 4 Super Bowls happened. I was very, very young. Okay, so I was very young. I was like two years old. Then I was 3 years old. Then I was 4 years old. Then I was 5 years old. So I remember the last one, which was one of the worst ones for us. But yeah, the Jim Kelly years were good. They were good. Heiser, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Anthony Brooks Robinson, legend. Yeah. Yeah, Orioles had a lot of great players throughout the years. You know who wasn't that we paid a lot of money? Albert Bell. Just a fun fact. Still despise we paid that man so much. And I know a lot of O's fans get upset about Chris Davis and the contract we gave him because we gave him a ton of money because he was juiced out of his mind. But the thing is, there was a big story about Chris Davis that there was a huge car accident and a truck flipped and I think it was a woman was pinned under the truck, and the man lifted the truck because of the amount of steroids he was taking and saved that woman's life. So I'm okay with it. Just getting into baseball myself because of Shohei Ohtani. Immediately became a fan after seeing that 51-51. Dude, bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. He's a once-in-a-generational player. And I know people are like, oh, he's not that great of a pitcher. He's still pretty decent. He's still better than half the O's rotation, right? But yeah, Ohtani is. We went to go see him when he was on the Angels still. It was last season with the Angels. It was right after he got what was it, for Tommy John surgery, right? He didn't get the surgery yet, but he tore whatever it was. And my wife is a Phillies fan, so we went to watch the Phillies against the Angels. So we got to see him, but he wasn't pitching, so that stunk. But yeah, he's once in a generational talent. I mean, he's just phenomenal to watch. In other news, I just got the game Brutal Legend and played the first hour or two of it. Gotta say, I love it. So what is it? Tell me more. David, welcome to chat. Sports ball. Not many people will talk about the good of steroids, but when you need to lift that, when you need that car lifted, I'm just saying, sometimes there's good news. Sometimes there's good news. So I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy weightlifting, right? And a lot of the memes I receive are weightlifting, in regards to weightlifting. And what's always interesting to me is the steroid debate, whether like steroids should be illegal or whatever. It's a very interesting thing to me because like it's one of those drugs that truly doesn't affect anyone else, right? Like you can make the argument that like marijuana, right, since it's smoke, like if you secondhand breathe it in, like it can affect some. I don't know. You can make the argument though, right? Cool. With steroids, it's terrible for you. By the way, kids, never do steroids. It's absolutely awful for you. It will destroy your body. And it's not worth the gains. But It's like one of those things that will only truly affect you. It's not like addictive, right? Like other drugs are. Like other drugs will call it, like the problem with like heroin, for example, is like it will straight up kill you, and it's super addictive, and like you will sell all your possessions and rob people and whatever. Steroids like aren't like that. You know what I mean? So it's like a really weird drug. It's really weird. Just weird. It's also weird that we had Congress talk about it with baseball, which was also not. But anyway, do you even lift, bruh? Bruh, come on. Your matchup for the World Series, I don't even care anymore. The O's are out of it. I don't even care. I thought they had a chance to at least win a game. But my wife's a Phils fan, so I will root for the Phillies now. I don't like Philadelphia. I don't like Pennsylvania. I don't like Philly fans, but it is her team, and I will be a loving husband, and I will root for them. So I hope her team wins. I really don't want the Mets to win. I really hate New York teams. I don't want the Yankees to win either. I really hate New York teams. So anything but that. Actually, I don't like the Dodgers either. So there's a lot of teams I don't like, it turns out. Imagine Jack Black as a roadie transported to a mythical world heavily influenced by every era of heavy metal. Is everything a metalhead once? That's crazy. But anyway, as far as lifting, yes, I do lift every day. Well, actually, no, I take Sundays off. So you don't like Philly cheesesteaks? I mean, they're fine. They're not like this amazing food, though. Like, I would rather have a pizza or an Italian sub or a bacon cheeseburger or sushi or salmon or swordfish or crab cake or lobster. Like, there's so many things I would rather have than a Philly cheesesteak. I feel like it's one of those, like, really overrated foods. And every time I go to PAX Unplugged and I have to go to Philadelphia, part of me dies a little bit. So I'm like, I really just don't like Philadelphia. It's just like, it's just a dirty city. Actually, I don't like most cities. So that, to be fair to Philadelphia, I just don't like most cities. But that's more of a me thing. Though I do have to tell you all, Philly cheesesteaks, overhyped and overrated. Yeah. And you know what's funny too is they get really passionate about their cheesesteaks of like, you're supposed to put cheese whiz on it. And I was like, bro, okay. Like, I'll trust you that it's supposed to put cheese whiz on it. Still doesn't make it good. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just not good. I'd rather have like an Italian sausage on a sub. Like, that is good. Or Italian meats on a sub. I enjoy that as well. Or a lobster on it with cheese. Really good. That's what I want. Also, speaking of Marvel Champions, just saw someone post about one of the new wave of heroes possibly being Vivian. What are your thoughts on this? Which one would Vivian be? Like, which silhouette? The second one? I don't know how Vivian would help. Like, I still think this cycle is going to be heroes that help older heroes. And does Vision need that much help? But Vivian wouldn't be able to really help Vision. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think what we said before is, I think it's going to be pretty spot on with it. The second, yeah. No, I think the second's Kate Bishop. Mockingbird. I'm sorry. I'm on Team Mockingbird. It's Kate Bishop or Mockingbird. I'm convinced between those two. I'm on Team Mockingbird. I forgot that. I kind of flipped a coin and just, I forgot what it was on. So fun fact, last night we went to some friend's house, had a really good time. I got home from the friend's house and we got home and I had to go downstairs for something and I kicked a weight that was on the ground, like a dumbbell was on the ground, and I kicked it. And I was like, oh, my toe, and I heard a crack. And I was like, I hope that was just like a joint and not me breaking my toe. Well, I woke up this morning and it's very purple and it's very swollen. And then we had to do a lot of stuff today. And as we did all that stuff, I kept looking at it. I was like, oh, it's getting more purple and swollen. So it hurts. Now, did I break it? Maybe. I don't think so because I could still almost move it, but I did jack it up pretty good. So we're not going to go too crazy tonight, but it hurts. Like, I'm in a small amount of pain sitting here right now. But that was my night last night. It was really fun. And then, we had to do a lot of stuff today when I was like on my feet a bit. I was like, oh, this is terrible. Vivian can give us another champion. I guess. I don't know if that's an archetype they really want to go down, though. Maybe. Mockingbird would make the most sense for a shield cycle. I think so, too. But I also like the Kate Bishop idea to help out Hawkeye. And that's why I'm not, like, opposed to that idea. Like, I think that'd be good, too. If we're talking about needing to help old heroes, Loki to help Asgard could be the second silhouette. I still think they're going to do a separate Asgardian cycle again, or something Asgard related. More tech and Android stuff, but I agree. I think it's Kate, as my friend found a pic that looked like exactly with the clothes she's wearing, shape-wise. And I think it was villain theory, like pointing out the bow or whatever. So like what looks like the bow at the bottom with Kate. So yeah, I mean I'm just gonna say Kate or Mockingbird. But I think we flipped a coin and picked Mockingbird. Thor is the best after all. I do miss Thor. I do want to play him again soon. But I do want them to do like a full-fledged Asgardian thing. I don't know if they will, but at least like half a box maybe we can get. Kind of like how they did Champions and whatnot. I guess they can do that. Kate Bishop as a bet to you. Could be. Could be for sure. Could be for sure. If it helps Hawkeye, though, I'd be like really for it. I don't know what they could do to help Hawkeye, though. Like, I don't know what extra cards they could give him that could be Hawkeye related. I guess they would just be Avenger cards or something. I don't know. I don't know how they would do it. I am intrigued if like Shuri, I guess, well, Shuri could be with Wakanda and that can make it kind of easier. But what they can do for Hawkeye to make him better. Like, I really want that to happen. Enchantress, Loki, maybe even Odin as villains. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there is definitely options for it, for sure. And like I said, even if they do half a box and then like mix it with the Champions again or something like that, like they did for the Spider-Man box, yeah, I'm cool with that. But I think for Shield box, I think if they just have things out there to help older heroes, I think that would be good. I think that'd be real. So my other theory with that, and it's just a theory, is that the Shield box could be really good for the game in the sense that you had people come in through X-Men. We don't know how many, obviously, but probably a decent amount of people came in because of X-Men. Just anecdotally on Reddit or Facebook, like the amount of people coming in is more, and they have said that it's X-Men. It could be those are all the people and there's only like 100 of them, or it could be there's a lot more. Like, right, we don't really know. But let's just say that there's a decent amount of people that came in through the X-Men wave. It would be good to have a cycle like Shield that has a bunch of cards that helps older heroes to kind of like force people to buy the older stuff. Because they're like, oh, it helps Hawkeye? Well, let me go get the Red Skull box, right? Oh, this helps, let's say, Vision, for example. Oh, let me go pick up Vision's, right? Like, I think that would be a good idea for them to do overall. And plus, it makes everyone happy, right? So it makes us older people happy because we're like, oh, you're going to improve upon the older heroes. Sweet. It makes the new people happy because like it kind of like gets them into like buying the game, right? Like investing more into it. And then they realize how addictive it is and then they lose all their money. The Hawkeye's actually my favorite Champions hero, to be honest. Nice. Champion Mel, welcome, chat. Hope you're doing well. Odin could be a hero in the wave as well. I don't know if Kate would have to come with some things to help Hawkeye, but maybe as second take on Hawkeye's design. It'd be interesting if they did a second take on his design or they improved upon it. I don't know. They still, I mean, like I said, they've come out with cards to help older heroes before. So, I mean, I guess they could do both. It doesn't have to be one or the other, I guess. I can see tech cards helping protect Hawkeye so he doesn't die so easily. That'd be nice. Shield Justice, just help all heroes. Also love how it makes Surveillance Team relevant. Yeah. I'm here because of X-Men. Exactly. X-Men X-Force 9192. Also, welcome, Eric. Yeah. I think there's just a lot of people that got in because of that. So, if they do that. But they also need to make sure things are easily accessible. Like, Captain America needs to be easily accessible next year. So is Doctor Strange. Like, if they're going to try to basically convince people to buy older heroes, make sure they're available to buy. You know what I mean? Like, come on. All right, let me. Sorry, the other computer's freaking out, man. You are freaking out, man. All right. So what we're doing tonight. So we'll probably play a game. I also have to decide. It depends on how long this game takes. I may organize some stuff tonight, or we may save that for Tuesday because the my computer is supposed to be coming back Tuesday. So we may spend that stream trying to make sure my computer works / organizing all my Marvel Champion stuff, because I still have like stuff all over the place, and I need to. You can kind of see the boxes. I need to organize those boxes better, so I'll probably do that. I need to get that announcement off because it is no longer September. I just don't know. Devil, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I just don't know what they could do that would make Hawkeye specific that they could release aside from like an arrow trade thing. I guess they could make a basic thing. What are his arrow cards? Wait. Let's just look at his cards. Okay. So let's look at his. So they are listed arrow, right? So you could make a basic card that's something with the arrow, like reduce the cost to play an arrow card. Or if you used a weapon to play your arrow card, right? Like ready up your bow, so that at least you can like exhaust your bow multiple times. Honestly, you want to fix Hawkeye, have it so that you don't need to exhaust his bow every time. Like, that's what I would do. So, you could do that. Again, some type of thing to help pay for the arrow. Oh no, we don't need that. We have expert marksman. My bad. You would just need a basic thing that, like, when you use a weapon to pay for an arrow event, like ready your weapon. Right? It needs to be something like that. And I think that's an easy enough card to do. It's a 2-cost card. I think that could be fine. I did finally order some mutants: Cyclops, Gambit, Storm, Phoenix. Let's go. Hopefully Nightcrawler won't be so lonely now. I'm all in now, but X-Men was what pulled me in. Nice. Yeah. They could expand his arrows, doing like a pin particle arrow to weaken the enemy. And yeah, I agree with to ready his bow. Yep. And they could make resource generators that are based off of that. Like if you use, not resource generator, I'm sorry. You use resource cards, kind of like how they have an aerial card now. And like, again, when you use this resource to pay for an arrow card or something like that, ready up your weapon. Right? So. The custom green arrow is awesome. He puts in certain types of arrow upgrades based on what aspects you're playing. And they give you the ability on the aspect card to basically turn them into arrows that do different things. Damage, thwart, removal, and that's cool. Captain Strange were the hardest a few years ago, more expensive too. Wanda was a close third. Nice. Ready the bow basic? Yeah. And that's the easiest way to do it. Ready the bow basic card. And they can for sure do that. I mean, whatever they pick to fix him, it will be a basic card. But I think that's the easiest way to do it, is just when you use an arrow, ready your bow or ready your weapon card. If they don't want it to be that specific, right? They could just do a weapon card, because sometimes they don't want it to be like hyper specific, but like it's obviously what it is. You know what I mean? Just really pack cards. Just release a pack with a card for most, if not all, heroes of unsupported traits that would make them more viable. Gamma, Arrow, Wakanda. I buy it. I mean, I want them to do that. I really do want them to do that. I don't think they ever will. I think the way that they will do it, because like they still, like when Caleb is asked, I saw this in an interview the other day. It wasn't a recent interview, which was an old one that resurfaced. That was like people asked him like what went wrong with Hulk, and basically goes like nothing went wrong with Hulk. Hulk plays how he wants, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't. That's why I don't think that, like, they'll go and fix heroes that way, because they really don't see anything wrong with it per se. Gets 3 attack with his bow. I think Thor and Hulk would have to have 4 attack base. Yeah, I mean, good old Hawkeye could. He needs 3. He needs what he can get. He needs what he can get. They could also do some like defense event cards. I think would be good too. They're generic, like based off of weapons or arrows or whatever. Passion for arrows, yeah. Those arrows do critical damage. Thor and Hulk just have better damage based on outdoor strength. Not biased or anything, man. It's fine. It's okay to be biased. I'm biased. But yeah, I think there's a lot of things they could do to fix him. A card where only Hawkeye gains 5+ health. When he shoots an arrow, he heals. Like, even something as simple as that could help him. right? An upgrade that's just like every time you use your weapon, every time you use an arrow event, heal 1 damage. Like anything will help him. Take anything right now. They won't ever give it to us, will they? I'm trying to think of what else. So we need him. Oh, and then the problem is Black Panther. I don't know how you fix Black Panther. Like Black Panther's a tougher one to me. Like you have to do more things that find his upgrades, basically, right? Or like lowers the cost of them. Like I feel like that's the only way to help him. But even then, the problem is then like you're built out and you can't do anything until you get his like Wakanda Forever cards. So then you need cards to search for those, I guess. Really is the issue. Healing Era, yeah. Give him a motorcycle upgrade. That's true. You could do that too. Flex back Black Panther. He doesn't need fixing. I disagree. Not that Black Panther is bad. He feels dated. He feels really dated. Like really dated. And I think that's my issue with Black Panther. It's like I've gone back and played him and he just feels so clunky compared to everything else now. Everything else is much smoother. It's much more straightforward. And I think that is why they're putting Shuri in there, to be honest. But Shuri will be the new Black Panther. I still think some of her cards will be there to support him. I think you just don't like build out heroes. No. I mean, yes, it's true. But he feels clunky. Like I play build out heroes all the time and it's fine. And I could do well with him. Still clunky. Like if you're just sitting there and you cannot get a Wakanda Forever card for 2 rounds, like it feels bad. It feels rough. It feels really rough. Like that feeling does not happen anymore in Marvel Champions. Definitely agree with Black Panther being clunky. I have a feel. I have honestly felt like Cap has remained strong. Would you guys say that's inaccurate? No, I agree. He's still at worst top 10. At worst, right? And that's me being negative with him. But hey, Hulk feels smooth to me. So what do I do? Because the thing is, Hulk is smooth, right? He is smooth. You don't need to worry about Wakanda Forever. No, you literally do have to worry about Wakanda Forever, because without Wakanda Forever, you can't do all the upgrades there. That's the problem. He comes with 3 Vibranium and 3 basic double. No, the problem is not paying for things, champion. The problem is doing the things. You literally cannot do any of those upgrades you paid for until you have Wakanda Forever. That's the problem. So if I got them all firsthand and I'm stuck with like a thick hand of Wakanda Forever, like it's not going to be a good time. It's going to be really rough, especially if you're still trying to get upgrades out or anything. And that's the problem. Then you have to cycle back around your entire deck because there's no real easy way to get them back. That's the issue. Sorry. So Hulk feels smooth because Hulk is basic, right? Let's be honest with what Hulk is. He just goes in there and just whatever my hand is, it's real simple. I'm going to play these cards the best I can. Sometimes the math doesn't math very well, and that's okay. But I'm going to play these cards, and most likely I'm just going to do a lot of damage and hope I'm not stunned. But it's just like, it's so simple to play him. It's not always easy. It's not always good, but it's just simple. And I like that. Simple is good. I like simple. I agree with your Wakanda Forever sentiment though. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. When all the upgrades are out there and I play Wakanda Forever and I get to like pick what I get to do in the order I get to do it and the last one's strong, I like it. Like I like it. It's cool. It's a really cool idea. I think that's just the worst part of it. So, but other than that, like I really, really, really like it. Okay, sorry. Iowa, would Hawkeye have been broken if he were a 2-1-2 and got 2-2-2 with the bow? Instead, he is a 1-2-1 and has Hulk strength with his bow. He wouldn't be broken with 2-2-2. I don't think that's the case. I think you're good with 2-2-2, but you're not broken. The problem is he has a hard time playing his arrows because you can only play 1, right? So that's an issue. And there's no defense arrows, right? I haven't played Hawkeye in a while, but there's no defense arrows. So I feel like that's the other part of the problem, is that like you need as many allies out there to take chump blocks for you. So I don't think he would be I don't think he'd be broken. I think it would help him though. Gabriel, also Gabriel, shout out, dude. I saw you went from badges to emotes. 10 seconds later, you're like, this is the greatest YouTuber in the world for Marvel Champions and upgrade the woodworking amateur. I appreciate your support, dude. Did you use to make Marvel Champions house rules? If yes, what? So Marvel Champions house rules, I only have one. I have one house rule that I use. And if I'm playing 2-player and the signature ally for the 1 player is the same as the other player, right? The other person's hero. So for example, if I have Cyclops and Phoenix and they're each other's signature ally, I will take out the signature ally and put in that event card that's like the team up card. That if you have if you have Cyclops and Phoenix in play, you get to do whatever the card is. I don't know. I never play it. That's the only house rule I use because I really hate having a dead card in my hand that's just like a generic resource and that's it. I think that's really boring and I don't like that. So that's my one and only house rule I generally play with. So I just take out the signature ally. If it's the other hero, take out their signature ally, put in the team up card. That's it. The Black Panther is kind of easy to fix and just give him a Wakanda trait upgrade that allows him to shuffle identity specific events back into his deck. Yes, 100% Sam Kyoto, 100% right. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. And that's the thing, like, you don't have to sacrifice Shuri to fix Black Panther, right? Like, I don't want to come across that like it's a one or the other difference, right? Like, you can just have a Wakanda upgrade. That's exactly what Zamkioti said, right? That allows Black Panther to shuffle identity-specific events back into their deck, and it helps Shuri. And Shuri can kind of still do her own thing and still be good and solid. Right? So like when I'm talking about like fixing older heroes, I don't want people to think like I'm talking about like you're sacrificing the current hero to just make the old one better. You're just adding something in that new hero's kit that's a basic card that also happens to fix older heroes, right? But they're still doing their own thing and they're good. You know what I mean? He's definitely basic. That's why he works so well in my brain. Hulk not basic. Hulk is strong as there is. The Hulkamaniacs are coming out of the woodwork. I tried doing perfect defense Black Panther and there's just too many upgrades I want to play, so I get overwhelmed and quit. It's tough. Perfect defense with Black Panther is tough, but it does work well because of his retaliate. I just had a friend who kept losing his Black Panther upgrades from off guard, random card discards, etc., and didn't get him built out in the first deck pass, and he will never play Black Panther again. I get you. JD, what you playing now? We're gonna be playing Marvel Champions. I haven't told anyone what the hero is yet. No defense arrows. All right. I mean, if you play protection, you could have some extra defense, but then you lose out on the other cool stuff. Yeah. I mean, it might be better nowadays with protection, but since I'm not a good enough protection player, like I don't know, you know, but maybe there's stuff out there that works well for him now. I mean, I could see the upgrades that heal him up now could help with the new one. What is it? Whatever it's called. Hold on. Under Control. Where you give it to a minion and then like you kill it and you get to heal up. I can see that being worthwhile with Hawkeye now. Robbie, just want to drop in and say hi. I really love everything you do and put out, dude. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you. Lore, welcome to chat. With Shuri being a tech genius, she could come with a lot of basic tech cards that could fix other heroes, and that could help out Tony Stark, right? Like, there's a lot of things that could do too. Hulkamaniacs, Rise of the Gamma. He's playing. No. Do not spread that misinformation here. Pool will not ever happen on my own accord. It will take a lot of bribing. But I would love to play Spider-Ham because I love Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham is goated. Absolutely phenomenal. Come and get me, bub. Yeah. Use an explosion arrow to kill minions on the other. Yeah. I want to mess around with it. Got me feeling promiscuous. What is this? Green Hill Zone. So it's a Sonic remix. Spider Pool is a lot of fun. That's cool. I'll never do it. Doesn't matter. I have no interest in doing it. There are certain things that like people are like, oh, this is really cool pool. I'm so happy that it works well for people. I'm so happy that they enjoy it. It is not for me. I hate that aspect of the burning passion. I hate everything about it. I not only hate the aspect, I hate the meta behind the aspect. I hate all of it. Not for me. I got asked if I'll do She-Hulk games the way I do Hulk games. Guess I now know what to do once the Hulk journey is finished. But you should play it exactly the same. Like, no differences. Do you dislike Deadpool too? I do. I dislike the pool aspect a lot more. But I dislike Deadpool because he's very, very basic in the way that he plays. You just repeat 2 cards over and over, and I get bored by that. I like the idea they had for Deadpool that you can't kill him. Like, I think it's a neat idea, but I just think it didn't land the way I would want to. I know a lot of people like Deadpool, totally chill, totally cool, but he's just not for me. And on solo, I think he's too easy. I've heard on multiplayer he's a lot more fun because he's like a very selfish hero, and it kind of like shakes up the table a little bit. So I get it from that perspective. Like, people are liking him a lot, but I haven't really played him a lot multiplayer. But he's just not for me. I just hope they do Daredevil on this cycle. It will not be this cycle. This is the closest we are getting to him if we have Fantastic Four or Spider-Man after the Shield one. Again, I think we'll have Fantastic Four next, something else, and then the Defenders. But we're not going to get Daredevil this cycle. There's no shot. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll gift out a bunch of subs. I'll gift out 10 subs on Twitch. It's really just laser swords and many readies. Shred the boss, yeah. I can't stand people playing dead poo in multiplayer, but in a good way. I mean, Novels and I did it with Wolverine and whatever, and like it was a fine time. She did not enjoy it though, because again, Deadpool was just not super enjoyable to her. But yeah, I know, like, the other thing too is I know a lot of people like Deadpool in general, like the movie and the comics and the character. Like, I have none of that attachment to him. Like, if I never watch the Deadpool movies again or read a Deadpool comic or ever see him in media again, don't care. Don't care. Like, that doesn't matter to me. But I know a lot of people are really big fans of him as well, so can actually be angry at Deadpool. It's warranted. Yeah, see, I just think he's boring. Solo. I just think he's boring. But there are times that we have played him because of marbles or whatever on stream, which once we get the computer back, we can do marbles again. I'm gonna be so excited. Because I feel like there's new people that have come in since the computer saga, and like they don't fully know what that is yet. And they are going to be in for a treat when we can do that. But yeah, like when he gets picked that way, like I'm not super upset. I mean, I'm not super happy, but I'm not like super upset or anything, you know? Nobody's ever upset at me playing Hulk. Hulk just smashing people cheer. Keep it simple. Keep it basic. That's what you gotta do. All right, chat. Does anyone want to guess? This is your final chance to guess, chat. Who am I playing tonight? It is a hero I do not like, and it is a hero I not played in maybe a year. It is not Ant-Man. It is not Doctor Strange. It'd be cool to have an official digitized version of this game like they did for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but the Lord of the Rings video game version was like weird. Valkyrie? No. Never be Valkyrie. Colossus? No. Venom? No. Solid guesses though. People have wanted me to play this hero though. Spectrum? Spectrum's a really good guess, but no. Actually, Spectrum is like, might be the longest hero I haven't played. Aerodorana is our winner. Right? Wait. Where is it? Right there. Wait, no. He moved up. Aerodoran's our winner. Those are a lot of good guesses. I appreciate you, chat. But we do have to do Warlock at some point. We will be doing Cyclops. So my idea is, because of the new protection cards that have come out, like Under Control, which is a tactic upgrade, because he likes them for some reason, right? I don't remember why. I haven't played them. And Pin Down. Tactic upgrade. I feel like that's a good thing. And then we can put it under his control, and maybe it helps us with things. I don't know. I also just, there's a lot of interesting X-Men out now. So like my deck is just basically X-Men allies. This deck is not going to be efficient. It is not going to be good. But it will be something. So basically we are running X going to give it to you, Gambit or doubles, Shadowcat, X-Jet, Utopia, Triage, Pixie, Beast, Blindfold, Marvel Girl, Armor, Polaris, Rogue, 2 Under Controls, 2 Pin Down, Sunfire, Glob, Shark Girl, Wolverine, Psylocke, and then his cards. Is that a good deck? Probably not, but I don't really care. I just wanted to play a bunch of allies and some tactic upgrades and see how it goes. Josh has a cool Cyclops deck. Is it just Hulk? Blaster of Aspect, yeah. This will be interesting. God, I hope so. Oh, internet's going down slightly. I gotta finish getting ready anyway. Alright, set each unused villain card, each prelate minion, and Tyrant's Throne side scheme aside. Oh, wait. Okay. Reveal Heart of the Empire. Okay. The first player reveals a random set aside prelate. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how this will go. Might be great, might be terrible. Third one down is Abyss. God, I hate Abyss. He's too poor to pay for allies attachments and his other cards. Yeah. That's why Jean Grey left him for Wolverine. Alright, you guys have 5. When defeated, we'll deal with that later. This comes in with 1, max of 8. Force interrupt when Apocalypse would be defeated. Okay, that's fine. Main scheme. Okay, that's good. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme. Okay, wait. Don't forget that. Infectious Zombie. Infectious Zombie, thank you for the support, dude. Was it 17 months, dude? Resubscribed for 12 months at tier 1, dude. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. I will say, after playing Gamma Magic, I don't think I can play Magic any other way. Hulk ally is strongest when there is. I'll have to try that. Stream where we can see how fast you can mow down standard Rhino. We could do that sometime. Did you have Utopia in the deck? Yes. Utopia and X-Jet were my only basic support cards. That's it. Oh, I'm going to give the chat a minute or the internet a minute to catch back up. It's struggle busting hard right now. It's great. Waiting for YouTube to get mad. There it is. YouTube's mad now. But yes, in fact, thank you for the support, dude. Thank you for the support for 12 months, dude. I assume you did that because you get the discount. The most of the team in one deck, yeah. Alright. Looks like the internet's figuring itself out good. Alright, so that's that. Let's put that aside. I'm just going to keep the field commander right there. Just for funsies. Abyss gets plus 2 hit points for each face down. Okay. After Abyss attacks against you, or activates against you, attach the top card of your deck face down. Okay. Playing Cyclops with all the 90s X-Men? Yeah. Alright, chat. Let's do this, right? Let's do this. Let's see. Oops. Let's see how this goes. Alright. 2, 4, 6. Let's go. A double. I love it. I love it. Shadowcat now. Remove 3 threat now. I don't want tactical brioche. I don't want triage. Oh, I do want Marvel Girl, because when Marvel Girl attacks a minion, remove X threat from the main scheme where X is that minion's printed scheme. So if I attack Abyss, I have the damage, right? Yeah, just attack. I can also remove 2 threat from here. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do. We can move from here, which is nice. And the rest of the stuff I don't care about. Just want to ask what's not to forget to the side scheme. Oh, sorry. It's just saying threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a prelate minion is in play. So just remember that I can't like remove anything from this until we get rid of this guy. That's all that's there for. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Wolverine. Okay, new plan. New plan, chat. I do want that. All right, so action. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to your hand. So I am going to go Wolverine now, because we're just going to pierce Abyss and like kill him, right? That enemy's defeated. The player defeated draws 2 cards. I do like that. All right, we'll just get a basic green tactic because we don't want to use our good ones, right? There's no sense. We won't do the... We'll do the heal one just in case. Oh wait, that's not. That's dealing 4 damage. That's what that one is. After a hero defends against and takes no damage. Okay, that's fine. Because we could do that with pin down. That's fine. That's fine. That was the plan with other control. I was thinking it was different, but that's all right. All right, let's flip up the Cyclops side, which this is one of the best OP. Like, I hate Cyclops, but this is one of the best organized play cards they did. Bonkers good. Okay, so I want to attach priority target onto him. When attached enemy is defeated, we get to draw 2 cards. All right, so we're going to use a double. 3, 4 to play Wolverine, baby. Okay, cool. So his attacks gain piercing. My 3rd favorite hero in Marvel Champions, apparently. Oof. Sorry. All right, Wolverine's going to attack and pierce the tough and deal 3 damage. Let's then spend 1 resource of any type. You know what? I'm going to throw away exploit weakness to do optic blast. Spend 1 resource of any type to deal 3 damage to enemy with upgrade attached. So it's going to take out Abyss and kill him. After Abyss activates against you. Okay, 2. Nope, we're good there. So when they attach enemy is defeated, the player who defeated it draws 2 cards. Just not going to get beast, dude. All right. To an enemy. I'm going to ping the tough off of Apocalypse. And then we're going to throw away 2 cards to play Ricochet Beam, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So it brings it down to 5. Ally swarm with him, yeah. The fact that he doesn't start with his visor, walk around blasting things, I know. There's a lot of things thematically I just don't like about him. 2, 3, 4. I think the problem with Beast is just like mechanically what were you going to do with Beast? I think that's part of the problem. Well, we got the visor. Utopia's good. All right, so we need to get the visor and Utopian, and I'm not sure how that works. But we'll figure it out. Nightcrawler doesn't start with his tail. Sometimes the stuff just grows, man. All right, so 2 onto here. Apocalypse is going to attack on the main scheme. Okay, that's fine, right? Okay, that's fine. We have 10 life. We'll just take this hit. So it's going to be 2, 3 damage. Brings down to 7 life. All right, bad card is... Discard upgrade support. I have none. Card gains surge. We shuffled this, right? All right, so he's going to attack again. I just take the hit again. That's fine. It's going to be 2 plus nothing. We did shuffle that deck, right? Chat, we shuffled it, right? So that's a lot of standard in a row. We shuffled it. I know we did. Wolverine heals 1. All right, let's chuck 2 cards to play the Quartz Visor. I am going to thwart for... Oh, shoot. This should have been 3. Chat. This should have been 3 because of the acceleration icon. Is there a bishop? No. Not yet. Not alternate. I'm going to thwart 2. And I'm going to flip down. I'm going to do my action to search for a tactic upgrade. We'll use this one. I have to shuffle this. Yeah, we can get rid of this now. And I'm going to throw away 2 cards to play Utopia. That's fine. We'll ready up. Hey, giant lasagna. I know. 4, 6. Figured might as well. Double. Okay, oh, I got the X-Jet though, but we did get Beast. There's some options in there. That's what she said. 2 goes on the here. Cyclops is going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. No. Yeah, 3 onto there. So that's 6 total on here. So 2, 4, 6. Bad card is Life Drain. Attach the minion with the highest. Oh, yeah. We're playing with Sauron and a different modular set. I forgot which one. I forgot to mention that before. No minion activated this way. This card gains Surge. All right. Surge card. Crazy Gang. That's the other one. Off with his head. We're going to reveal each minion activates against the player gauge. If no minion is activated this way, discard cards on top of the encounter deck until the minion is discarded and reveal that minion. 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 There we go. Executioner. When revealed, Executioner attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. If attack defeats an ally, remove that ally from the game. Does 2 damage to Wolverine, but does not remove him from the game. Cats and dog living together. Mass hysteria. If you to emit Cyclops is better than Valkyrie. No, that's not true. Okay, so Wolverine's gonna ready up. Should we heal? Where are we? 5 life. Oh, let's look for a tactic. Let's get. Let's get the draw a card tactic on the Executioner because we're gonna murder him. For show. All right, so I'm going to heal 3. So I'm back up to 8 life. I'm going to flip up. We'll put priority target onto the Executioner. So we can use the exhaust this card to generate an energy resource for Optic Blast. Okay, so we will do that. We have to deal 1 damage first. Will Machine have any redeeming qualities to you? Yeah, he could be. He's all right. I just don't like I don't like his ammo mechanic. I don't think it's fun for him. But I mean, he's all right. I do like the idea of Rogue, just not yet. But let's use a double Rogue and Polaris to play Beast. After Beast enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card. Hey, there's a genius. Add to your hand. All right, so Beast came in. After Beast comes in, we can use Utopia to ready an X-Men character. We'll ready Cyclops. So what we could do is Beast can deal 2 damage to the Executioner, and then we can use the Visor to exhaust this card to generate a lightning resource for Optic Blast, which is this ability. It gains piercing and ranged. I don't care about that. But I deal 3 damage to to the guy because we did 2 first, so he's dead. So that's fun. And then when we defeat them, draw 2 cards. X gonna give it to you and practice defense. Okay. Do you have the Cyclops Optic Blast by the same token? Do they have one? I have to. If it exists, I have it. I just don't remember what it looks like. What does it look like? I'm sure oh, right there it is. Oh, let's go. Get this ready token out of here. Okay. I have it. There we go. Yeah. Locked in Logan, 90% of his suit is just one giant weapon. All right. So, all right. I'm actually going to... I was going to get the X-Jet, but instead we're going to put practice defense there. And we're going to use a double and Pixie to play X going to give it to you. We're going to confuse Apocalypse just in case he uses an advance and tries to take that out. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So X going to remove 3 off of here. And do you just want to thwart? Let's just throw it 2 off of here. Keep this down. There's not really much building out to do with him. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm waiting for. To be honest. But yeah, I guess let's just keep going. Because we do want to start pushing this, I guess, soon. So One thing on Cyclops, what would you change? The fact, I wish I could just Optic Blast without an upgrade. I don't like that there has to be an upgrade attached to someone to Optic Blast them. That I don't like. Because it seems silly to me. I'm going to ready up. And like the comics and all that fun stuff, like you just Optic Blast everything for funsies. And all of a sudden it's like, nah, I need a strategy to do it. 3, 4. Oh, this is a good hand. I like this. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. All right, so it goes up to 2. Apocalypse is going to attack with a -1 attack, but that doesn't really matter because X is going to take it. So it's going to be 1 plus nothing. So he just takes 1 damage. Weird. Bad card is... Talking about that too. Loses the confuse. X now is gone, which is fine. I love War Machine. The counter thing he's got going on is why I hate that. I hate that counter thing so much. Just a weird thing. I just don't enjoy it. Other people do. Totally chill. Oh wait, this goes away, right? Temporary goes away. Deck suggestion doesn't come with shoulder cutting, get increased and confused. I'm gonna throw away a double in the field commander to play X-Jet. X-Jet going to give it to you. Let's X-Jet exploit weakness onto Apocalypse. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. So what we'll do is we'll have Beast. Actually, no. We're not gonna We're gonna hold on to this for a second. We're gonna have Beast exhaust to get rid of Heart of the Empire. So when defeated, the first player reveals a random set aside prelate minion, and each other player an encounter card. Then you flip this card over. So this comes in with 3. Where's our prelate minions? Friend of mine is sync with the War Machine provides. We'll do second one down. The Shadow King. Comes in with toughness. Don't care. Because we are going to use the old Wolverine to pierce and do 3 damage onto him. So just Wolverine is so good. Then we will X-Jet to put exploit weakness onto him. Just so that we can use our thing and kill him. I just get him dead. Prelate minion dead. Stinks that we lost this, but that's okay. And I will thwart 2 off of here to keep this down because it's going to start going up quite a bit faster. All right, let's ready up. I'll hold on to Ricochet Beam just in case. Feels like I should. 1, 3, 4, 5. All right, pin down. It's only on the minion, so if we get a minion in there, at least we can Optic Blast it. But we may use Tactical Brilliance instead. I don't know. Well, that's a couple things we could do. It's beautiful in the right hand. I think he's better in multiplayer. I think he's also just not a great solo player. Really big sale this week. I hope they put some Marvel Champions. If anything goes on sale big for this week, I will put it in my community tab on YouTube so that you can all see it. And then in the newsletter on Monday, it'll be in that too. So make sure you sign up for that. All right, so it's going to go by 3. So this is at 4 total. I usually try to find some deals to put in there for you all. We're going to have Beast take this hit. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4 damage. Knocks out Beast. My card is Wolf Among Sheep. The prelate minion activates against you. Otherwise, Apocalypse activates against you. I'm just going to take the hit because I have 8 life. So it's going to be 2, 3 damage. Brings me down to 5. I am going to flip down at some point, though. Oh, we might use Psylocke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to use... Yeah, let's use all 4 cards for Psylocke right now. Still need a few decks. What is everyone looking for? I'm curious. All right, Psylocke comes in. Oh, Wolverine's got to heal 1. Oh, wait. Before Psylocke comes in, we thwart 2. Sorry, chat. We thwart 2. Then we Utopia, Psylocke in, and I ready up. Sorry. Forgot how the game works. Let's use Psylocke when it attacks an enemy. So we'll deal 1 damage, down to 4. And then remove a psionic counter and deal another damage. So it's down to 3, and he's confused. Let's flip down. and heal up 3. Gets back up to 8 life. Lost for $10, but I was a day or 2 late. Big shame on me. I could use that pack. Wasp goes on sale somewhat frequently. You'll be fine. All right, let's ready up. She needs consequential. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That card. I gotta shuffle these. But if she goes on sale again, it'll be in the community tab. I know YouTube, what they're trying to do is compete with Discord, and they're gonna have like a community Discord thing there. And once YouTube rolls it out to me, I'll definitely use that for like deals and stuff like that. We'll use it in general. I think it'll be good because I know some people just don't like Discord because it's just another app and whatever. But I think it'll be good for YouTube. And once it does, we'll keep track of the deals there and whatnot too. What was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. What do we got? Practice defense. Shark girl. Pin down. Blindfold, Polaris, and another pin down. All right. Polaris could be nice. Practice defense could be nicer. So we'll see. All right. So this is going to go up by 3, 4, 5 total. He is confused. Nothing happens there. And then we get 2 bad cards. Shadow the Best. Nope. Queen of Hearts. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Crazy Gang side scheme and reveal it. 2. Force response. After a non-elite minion schemes against the player, deal that. Okay, we don't have to worry about that yet. But we don't want to forget it. That's for sure. The all cycle 2 most X-Men. Okay. 3 here's my brother has 1. Between us, we have a lot of things. Nice. The Apocalypse Solution. When defeated. Comes in with 3. Man, we have some work to do, chat. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, but I can't. Maybe I do Blindfold instead. She can thwart too. All right, let's get... Search your deck for a tactic upgrade. I want the one that heals. Not heals. After you defend against an attack. Yeah, we want that one. We want under control on Queen of Hearts. Let's go to the top X cards in your hand. X is the number of Apocalypse printed hit point value. Oh. Okay. Let's flip up. I am going to thwart 2. I'm going to get rid of the Crazy Gang first. It's a force response. We don't have to worry about that. Just get rid of that. I don't want to deal with that. I do want to get rid of that, though. I am going to, I think, under control the minion. Just to hold on to that for a little bit. Let's do Blindfold. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to play Blindfold. Blindfold comes in. When she does, we use Utopia to ready up. After Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And discard one of those cards, put the rest back in any order. Ooh, there's some toughies in there. Attach this card, Apocalypse. Oh wait, this is the one we want him to get. So let's get rid of Sauron Lives. So first card's gonna be the one that he draws. We'll draw the star with that's like misprinted or whatever. Did he heal? No, he didn't. Thank you. So we're gonna get that, and then we'll just give us Jester, I guess, for now. I think that's fine. Okay. Hesitate to play her hero. Cause I love that ally. Yeah. All right, let's do pin down on Queen of Hearts. Let's do the defense card on Apocalypse. What we'll do is we'll use the visor to knock out Apocalypse. Done. Okay, so when Apocalypse will be defeated, discard each attachment from him and heal all damage from him instead. Remove X threat where X is... Remove X threat from the scheme, ignoring... Oh, which is his life. Okay. So it goes back to 8. Remove the 5 from here. Okay. Does he lose his upgrade? I don't think so, right? Because it's still the same. Rogue is going to thwart 2 off of here. So it's down to 1. And you know what? We'll thwart another 1 off of here. So when defeated, discard X cards where X is his permanent hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get rid of Shadow of the Past. Oh, okay. Okay. That's gone. This stays, right? I think this stays on him. All right. What we'll do next is use Psylocke to remove 2 threat from here. So we're gonna have to start pushing that probably somewhat soon, and then we'll get Polaris to give us a tough status next round and to ready us up because Blindfold's about to get punched in the face. Sorry, Blindfold. All right, 2, 3, 4. It's an upgrade that attaches to an enemy. But you're right. I guess it's not an attachment. Wait. Oh, yeah, it is an attachment. This would be an attachment. Yeah, they are different. All right, this goes up by 3. Apocalypse is going to attack for 1 less, so Blindfold's going to take it. A lot of damage on the Blindfold. Okay, so for Queen of Hearts, here's what we could do. We could defend this, and we're not going to take any damage, and she's just going to murder herself. But we would have to exhaust. But we are going to ready up because we're going to put somebody in. So I think I'm okay with that. So let's exhaust and defend. We take no damage because she's at -2. After we defend against an attached minion's attack and take no damage, deal 4 damage to the attached minion. So they're out. All right, back card is the Eye of Sauron. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Top 3 instead of Sauron as a play. All right, so we have 2 lightning. So we place 2 threat in the main scheme. He's up to 5 now. Sad. And 1 mental. Discard 1 card from your hand. All right, it's not random, so we can decide which one. We'll give it a Pixie. That's fine. And then this goes away. Wolverine heals 1. All right, cool. Let's do X-Jet with a double to play Phoenix. We'll use Utopia to ready us up. After Phoenix enters play, choose a Cyclops card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Oh, you know what? Let's do practice defense again. Give us -1 attack because we're probably going to try to take the hit next turn. All right. Then let's do... Let's throw away a card with a protected defense, or practice defense, not protected, sorry. And exploit weakness on him. He takes 1 additional damage. So we'll do Psylocke to deal 2 damage. Wait, no, deal... From enemy takes from each attack by 1. So there's 1 attack, so he brings it down to 6. And then we deal additional damage, so that's down to 5. And confuse him, Psylocke knocks herself out. Doesn't take 4 off because it wasn't an attack, it was dealing damage, I believe. All right, I'm going to thwart 2 off of here. So, when defeated, reveal a set-aside prelate. And guess who's going to punch that prelate in the face? Rasputin. All right, this is gone now. All right, so now that's there with 4. Rasputin comes in with tough. Dude, Wolverine just makes this too easy, chat. Just too easy. Wolverine's gonna attack and pierce the tough and deal 3 damage. He dead. Phoenix does the last 2. Rasputin dead. It's just too easy with him. I am still a firm believer that Wolverine is the best aggression ally out there. Maybe top 5 ally overall. All right, this is gonna pop. I think we just let it go because it's fine if it advances once. Because we're just gonna go to Apocalypse 2. I know we're on a lower Apocalypse, but we're just trying to have fun here. Nothing crazy. So let's ready up. And I'm gonna hold on to Polaris because I do want to have the X-Men to ready myself up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hulk is one of the most useful allies for sure. D20 playing Cyclops. What have I jumped into? Dude, it's crazy right now, Sean. Optic Blast. Oh yeah. Good call. The Optic Blast. So it's 4 damage. So he's down to 1 life. Good call. Thank you. I forgot that we talked about that. Okay, so this is gonna go up by 6, 7, 8, 9. It pops this. So when the main scheme is complete, remove all threat from it, ignoring any crisis icons, and flip this card to reveal Apocalypse 2. Comes in with steady and toughness. Steady as she goes. So he's no longer confused. He does have tough. But he doesn't heal up all the way, right? I don't think he heals up. I think he just stays where he is. So that's fine. So he's going to deal 2 damage. I reduce the amount by 1, which is okay. So I'll just take the hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So I'm down to 5. Yeah, that's right. All right. Acceleration icon goes on to the Age of Apocalypse. We shuffle and we have to get it backward. Oh no, that's not reduced. That's increased amount. I have to take 1 damage. My bad. That was the other card. So I'm down to 4. Sorry, chat. I forgot which card that was. My bad. So we have 4 life left, which is fine because we have a blocker with Jean, so it's okay. I'm not too. Oops. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so bad card still, which is attached to the minion with the highest hit priority. There is none. So otherwise, card gains surge. Thank God, because that's a rough card. It gives him like 5 hit points and whatnot, and +1/+1 stat line. The Jester, when revealed, you are confused. Well, son of a gun. Did not want to be confused. I like him a lot. Great villain. This Apocalypse or the last one? I like this one. I think this is a cool idea. All right, so we are. Oh wait, this goes away. We are confused, which does slightly ruin my plans. So I did want to get rid of that. Actually, we can. We can get rid of that. Have played the least so far? The least most villain that I've played. Or a hero I played. Probably Warlock. It's probably my least most. Because once the build with him came out, the Wild Tutor deck, I was like, nah, I'm good. Solved. All right, I'm going to clear my confuse. But yeah, that's probably my least played one, I would assume. Let's use a double. The X-Jet. And Polaris to play Beast. Beast readies this up. We look for a double. Actually, no. Not Polaris. We're going to get rid of Exploit Weakness. And then we're going to get a double. Okay. Oh, wait. That doesn't work either because we don't have enough. Oh, yeah. Increase your ally limit by 1. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll use a double and priority target to play Polaris. Because we increase our limit by 1. Perfect. Hydra's play, give us a tough status. We'll give it to Cyclops. King, welcome chat. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's have Beast and Phoenix thwart 2 and 2. The first player. Oh no, wait. Oh no, yeah, we murdered the prelate minion already. The first player who reveals a random. Okay, so we have to get a random prelate minion, right? The first player reveals a random prelate minion. All right, we got Sugar Man. Sugar. This flips over. Attach Apocalypse and heal 5 life from him. So he's up to 6. He cannot take damage while there's a prelate minion in play. Okay, cool. So, as we have done in the past, what we'll do is we'll have Wolverine pierce and deal 3 damage. Because it makes the game too easy. This is why Phoenix really wants Wolverine. This is why, I just want you all to understand, this is why Phoenix is next to Wolverine and she's not closer to Scott. Because he's carrying the team right now. I hope we can all agree to that. Polaris is going to deal the last 2 damage to knock out Sugarman. Wolverine carries. Alright, so this doesn't matter anymore. We're going to wait until I have all 3 X-Men campaigns and play the 15 scenarios. Probably with 3 different heroes. Nice. That'd be nice, dude. Alright, so all I have left is my one guy. I'll just ping the tough off. That's fine. I have no threat to remove. No, we don't have to do that. We'll deal 1 damage here. Why not? You wanted Phoenix to chump block. Extra reason you wouldn't want Cyclops. Exactly. Exactly. He's carrying the team because he's expendable. He's far from expendable. That's ready. Everyone up? Everyone has X-Men, right? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me an attachment. Well, we're about to put Gambit in. This goes up by 2. He's going to attack. We'll have Polaris take the hit. So it's going to be 2 damage. 3, 4. Get out of here, Shadow of the Past. Worthless. That's gone. Jester's going to deal 1 damage. He's only got 6 life. I'm gonna just let the hit my tough. That's fine. And then we'll do 1 card. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Alright, we have a Fist. Deal 1 damage to your identity. Sad. Down to 3. And a Lightning. Place 1 threat in the main scheme. Alright, and then now we win, Rocky, win. You really dodged shadows? Dude, it's been crazy recently. It's really kind of crazy how much we've been dodging shadows recently. They really need a team up for Cyclops, Wolverine, and Phoenix. Agreed. 100% agree. Alright, so Wolverine heals to 2. Wolverine is going to sacrifice himself like the true hero he is. Pierce the tough. Deal 3 damage. Brings him down to 3. And Phoenix will be like, Jean Grey's gonna be like, no. No, Logan. You were my hero. You were the best of us. You were everything. Please don't leave me. I too will sacrifice myself. 2 damage. Down to 1 life. I shall forever leave you. And then Cyclops is like, no, Jean, don't leave me. This is the worst. And Hank is like, this is awkward, so I'll just win the game. So he's at -1. And then he'll do -2. We'll do X-Jet, Armor, and Tactical Brilliance to play Gambit. Readies us up. Look at the top 3 cards. Be a triple. Nah, it's only a double. But we would put a double under there. Gambit would do 2 more damage. I would exhaust for another 1. Then we win the game. Cyclops strongest X-Men there is? Dude, I think we can all agree. Wolverine carried that game. Because he could just pierce through everything. So like, the hard part of this game, right, is the prelate minion supposed to be coming in with toughness and having 5 life. Just pierce it. Just pierce it. It's easy. And you're like, oh, this might be hard. No, just pierce it. It's fine. Yeah, Marvel's most famous thruple. I got Azrael 3 times when I played Nightcrawler. Shadow passes a jerk, dude. It's the worst. I'll never give Wolverine praise. Why not? He's the best. He's the best X-Men. But yeah, that was fun. Again, the being able to put the minion, the protection minion cards on was actually kind of nice to like deal 4 damage and just like deal easy damage and whatnot. And that was nice to like be able to help trigger the visor and whatnot to deal damage to attached enemies. So I like that. I would mess around with some more things with him, but he's still, Cyclops is just weak. He's weak. Nightcrawler never beat him. It was always 1 retaliation and then 2 from an ally. Yeah, it's rough, dude. That's rough. Go with it. But yeah, that was fun. It was fun to play him again. It's been a while since we played him. My favorite Canadian hero, even more than Gretzky. And it is nice to like, now that we have a lot of X-Men allies out there, it is nice to like play with more. Like, because when Cyclops first came out, we had like 6 or 7 or whatever. So it was like kind of boring in the beginning. And now we have a lot more. And I'll be excited after Magneto comes out and we have even more. Like, it'll be fun to play Cyclops like leadership just to build out my X-Men allies to, you know, do that. His strength is all the allies. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. So being able, like, if we leaned into that more, I think that would be fine, right? If I just look at Cyclops that way, as like his entire life and his purpose is there for to make my ally stronger, then yeah. According to my notes, Wolverine is my 4th favorite Marvel superhero. How long since you last played Deadpool? It's been a while. It's been a while. Probably like half a year or so. Therefore not weak. Nah, he's fine. I know people love him. It's fine. I mean, he's not for me, but he's fine. But it's crazy because you just really need Utopia with him. As long as you have Utopia, you're kind of set. It would have been nice to mess with his 2 defense a little bit more. More of a kind of not a protection build per se, but just more protection based stuff. I don't know. Why not playing him today? Oh, because I have no interest in playing Deadpool. That's why. Like, Deadpool does not excite me to play him. Just, no. I'd rather do so many other things. Like, not play Deadpool. I even have another game set up. Because this should be Master Blaster. Yes. Yeah, I've played Villain Theory's Master Blaster. It's somewhere on YouTube. It was fine. It was fine. Deadpool versus Loki? No. No. You also have to work your way up to 40 patrons on Patreon. And then we'll play a 4-player game. Maybe Deadpool will be one of them. Maybe we'll just do my 4 least favorite. But yeah, I've done Master Blaster. It was fine. I didn't love it, but it was fine. He was the one time he felt powerful, but then I felt like I was taken away from his ally build. And I feel like that's a part of the problem with Cyclops. He just feels kind of like in 3 different things, right? Either you focus on Master Blaster, which could be cool, or you focus on upgrades to attach to people, or you focus on allies. Though I guess we did allies and upgrades pretty well together. What kind of support do you think would benefit the pool aspect? You need an upgrade or whatever that basically cancels everything else the current pool cards do. A garbage can, yeah. Like, it's just the problem is fundamentally what it wants to do is mess with your game, and like it has cards that cost 6. Like, they're just not gonna get played, and they don't deal enough damage. Like, even if you had a ton of you know, stuff out there, like to pay for 6 to do all that, like the ratio might be there, but you're still paying 6, which is crazy. And I know that he can possibly have a triple if he's at full life, or I'm sorry, whoever's at playing pool is at full life, but that isn't always easy on a lot of the heroes. Like, I just don't like it. I like Deadpool okay, and I like the pool aspect, just not both of them together. Yeah, I think both of them together is a mess. But I honestly don't know what can fix the pool aspect. I think what would make it better in general is just more cards for the aspect, but I don't know if there's like a thing to fix it for me. Bishop might be able to do that, but yeah, gross. Cyclops is one of the very few heroes with no aspect ally, so he must be an awesome hero. Neither is Phoenix, right? Is Phoenix the other one? She's not an aspect. I'm trying to think of who else. That's a good point. I'm trying to think of all the people out there that are like that. Cyclops is coming with Magneto, right? Is he? I don't remember. I haven't looked at Magneto's cards. A support that could exhaust to reduce the cost of the next pool amount by bad icons makes 6 costs. That's possible, yeah. When you have a plot convenience upgrade that allows you to save cards? Yeah, maybe. Oof. Groot and Rocket? Groot and Rocket exist in basic. Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange is a good one. So Storm can finally do the team. That's true. That's fine. I never really even thought about that. What about Dr. Pepper? So good. Also, Walk on Magic. I'm thinking here. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, wait. Are there other heroes in this game that don't have aspect cards? Now I'm curious. Okay, wait. Let's think about this. So, core set. We have Spider-Man Peter Parker. Yes. Captain Marvel. Yes. She-Hulk. Yes. Iron Man. Yes. Black Panther. Yes. Okay. Captain America. Yes. Wait, is there a Miss Marvel aspect card? I can't think of a Miss Marvel aspect card. That might be one. All right, so I think Miss Marvel's one. Thor, there's one. Black Panther, there's one. Doctor Strange, there isn't. So that's two. Hulk, there's one. Spider-Woman, there is now, right? And Hawkeye, there is. Ant-Man, there isn't. Wasp, there isn't. I don't think. Oh, no, wait. No, Wasp, there is, right? There is a Miss Marvel, yeah. Is there a there is a Wasp one, right? Right? Quicksilver, Wasp aggro. Okay. But there's no Ant-Man one. There's the other Ant-Man, right? It's like, it's not, it's like his like mentor or whatever. It's like the Pym one. Wasp has multiple. Ant-Man in blue? Yeah, but it's Hank Pym, isn't it? It's not Scott Lang. Wasp aggro is Janet. Oh, that's right. It's Janet. Janet. So like the right hero, but the wrong name. Quicksilver, I can't remember if there's one. Scarlet Witch, there's not, right? Star-Lord, there is. Gamora, there is. Drax, there is. Venom, Venom Flash Thompson, there's not, but there is Eddie Brock, right? Different alter ego, the predecessors, okay. Spectrum, there isn't. Adam Warlock, there is. Nebula, there is. War Machine, there is. Which has a leadership one. Flash Thompson and Justice. Okay, good to know. Does Scarlet Witch have one? War Machine does. Valkyrie does. Vision does. Miles Morales does. Gwen Stacy does, I think, right? Nebula. Actually, no, Nebula doesn't. She has everything else. You're right. Nebula doesn't. Scarlet doesn't. Which has a leadership ally? Wait, I feel like I'm getting two different answers from people. Hold on. Scarlet Witch does not have a leadership one. There is nothing for Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch only has Quicksilver, herself, and her crest. But yeah, I skipped over Nebula because I was thinking she does, but she doesn't. Nebula is more, yeah. Yeah, but as far as aspect goes, yeah. Valkyrie exists. Vision exists. Ghost Spider, I'm pretty sure does. Does Nova? Is Nova a regular? I don't think he is, right? Nova. Oh my god, spells wrong. Oh yeah, Nova Protection. You're right. You're right. That was early on. Holy cow, I forgot about that. All right, Nova. Ironheart there is. Spider-Ham there is. Spider there is. Then Mutant Genesis was Colossus there is. Shadowcat there now is. Cyclops we said there isn't. Yet. Phoenix there isn't yet. Wolverine there is. Storm there is. Gambit there now is. Rogue there now is. Next evolution. Cable there is. Domino there is. Psylocke? Oh yeah, I just played with her. Duh. Psylocke there is. Angel? Angel there is. You can lower his cost, right? X-23 there is. Deadpool there is. Age of Apocalypse, which would be Bishop and Magic. Magic there is. Is there a Bishop one? There is. Oh yeah, Justice. That's right. Justice. That's right. I never played with him. Iceman there is. Jubilee there is not yet, right? And Nightcrawler there is. Man, there's a decent amount that isn't anything yet, which is kind of interesting. I mean, a lot that there is. But I figured all of them would have been by now. But yeah, there's a fair amount that isn't. That's kind of surprising me. I don't know why. I guess I just assumed there would be a lot more. I don't know why. And no Magneto ally. That is true. Would you have a nifty campaign, Jubilee? Yeah, except if you play Jubilee in the campaign, then you lose the game, right? So you got that going for you. Yeah, some interesting things. You know what's an ally we do have too? Is that we don't have a hero of? Is Daredevil. Because of the campaign versions? I guess maybe, yeah. I hope Magneto ally is a back of the pack ally in Magnetos. Right? There's just like 15 Magnetos back there. It'd be nice to have. It'd be nice. Give us something. Come on, it's fancy. You won't give us Kool-Aid Man. Why not Beast and Professor X? X, because it doesn't make sense for the Age of Apocalypse thing. I get why they didn't do X. Like, I know people wanted X, but for the Age of Apocalypse storyline, it doesn't make any sense. He's dead. Beast, because he kind of wasn't a big thing in that storyline. I still don't think, like, mechanical hook-wise, there's a lot to do with there. Maybe I'll be wrong in the future when I do him. No Spectrum ally? No, yeah, there's no Spectrum. Daredevil's a hero. Nobody wants that. I agree. Overrated. He's got to be the most wanted ally, right? Emma? Dude, Emma Frost should have been one for sure. The ally versions of hero cards. It's not a bad idea. We could tier list that. And write that down in the old notes. People love tier lists. Though I'll wake up tomorrow and some other YouTuber will do it. Did we get Emma at all? No. She is the nemesis for somebody, and that's it, right? That's all we got for Emma Frost. How much art on the cards is Daredevil 2? I know. It's like they just teased for the longest time. Daredevil most wanted apart from Kool-Aid Man? I agree. There's Kool-Aid Man in the Funkoverse game. That's awesome. I'm thinking that Weapon X expansion or scenario pack would have been cool. I agree. Luckily, though, Weapon X is coming out from Marvel Legendary, so Old Man Logan will be in it. So I'm hyped for that. It should be coming out like any month now, like this month or next. And I need to get back into Legendary. I miss it. I miss it so much. We'll get back into it soon. Because Tuesday, like I said, we're going to do a computer stream where I'm probably just going to organize cards because I got to make sure I get my computer working and whatnot. So that's going to take up a majority of time. And I have to leave super early the next morning for work travel. So we won't be streaming Friday. And then we'll be able to stream that weekend. And then the following weekend, I'm gone because I have another work trip. So, and then I'm done. October's just a rough month. Marvel United has like 4 Logans. Not surprising. New art and the cards are amazing. I was really hoping for either Mystique or Emma as the last hero of this wave. I'm super not excited for Magneto. Like, I keep thinking that Nightcrawler is the last of the wave, and then we just got S.H.I.E.L.D. because I don't care about Magneto that much. I'm still going to buy the pack, but my only worry with Magneto, like, I'm impartial, where I don't really care that we got him. Like there are other heroes I wanted Mystique more. I still think Mystique could have been a really, 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 really amazing hero, right? Like the idea of like stealing the villain's cards and whatnot and like doing things with them. Like I think that could have been so amazing. So just mechanically, I really wanted Mystique. We talked about this on previous live streams, just like what I would have liked to see. I think they could have done some really cool stuff with Mystique. So us getting Magneto, I was disappointed because it wasn't that. My only worry with Magneto is I'm pretty sure that Caleb is a huge Magneto fan, is that Magneto is going to be stupidly overpowered. And a lot of times to make heroes overpowered, they have to be very basic, right? Like there isn't much thought to Doctor Strange and how he works. It's very, very strong. Spider-Ham, very strong. Not a lot of thought to how Ham works, generally speaking. Wolverine and Solo, very strong. Not a lot of thought on how he works, right? So my worry is that Magneto is going to be very straightforward and not bring anything new to the table and just going to be stupidly powerful. So we'll see. Magneto is up there for Doom for me. Very hyped. Nice. I'd rather have Morph than Mystique. Get out of here. Magneto is my absolute favorite character. I'm hoping he doesn't disappoint. What if we open the Magneto packs and it's really Mystique? Heiser, you don't understand how hard I would laugh. Like, I will tell everyone that they will have to become patrons because I do the unboxings for them on Patreon. And if it's just that, to pay for my reaction to that will be amazing. Like, there's no chance you don't always do a digging deep deck on Magneto. I agree. Like, I think he's going to be very figured out very fast. Is Morph in the mainstream Marvel universe these days? I think he's just in the X-Men show now, right? Like, he's like a main character there. But I have no idea. I don't really follow Morph. He was in the comics, though, of Age of Apocalypse. I do remember him, like, hanging out there a lot. Because he was just kind of there. Like, he didn't really do a lot. From what I remember, but he was like always around in the comics, so it kind of makes sense. Like if he would have been Age of Apocalypse. He is an Age of Apocalypse and Exiles. That's it in the comics as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that's all I kind of remember. Like, I just remember, like, being there. Like, I don't remember him being, like, super important or anything, but he definitely chilled in the background, you know? Like these. So these are what's known as organized play. So it is a thing that Fantasy Flight Games does that I complain about a lot because it's very, very, very hard to get. I don't think they're doing them anymore from what I've heard. That's the rumor that they're not doing anymore, which is very disappointing. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But they're very hard to get. You have to basically get them on eBay now, and they're very expensive nowadays. Like it's a shame. And I was hoping that they would do another cycle because I would be able to get a lot of them and then give them away on stream, like we did last year for the Next Evolution stuff. But unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I gotta talk to my guy and see if there's a way to get any others, but I don't think there is. I think they've just stopped doing it because there was so much complaining about it last year, which, like, I think it was warranted because the way they did it was terrible in my opinion. They basically wanted to get you like hyped for Star Wars Unlimited, so they gave you booster packs, so you couldn't even get the organized play card you wanted. Like, you would go to the way you would get them normally is you go to your local game store who has to participate in the event and has to buy these boxes and has to do all this stuff, and then if you won at the thing or you did whatever, they would give you a booster pack. And in the booster pack was 3 random cards. One was alt art. The other 2 were just full arts. So, like, if Cyclops usually looks like this, right? 2 of the cards would be like full art ones, which are really cool. Don't get me wrong. Camera. There we go. Really cool. But everyone wants the alternate art ones. So you weren't even guaranteed to, like, get the one you wanted to get. Which was really kind of crazy. Really crazy. So they look so incredible. I've seen you use a few and they're so cool. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I wish they would just release them. So one thing that they did was at this past Gen Con, they had the original, like the really hard to get promos. The really hard to, hold on, wait, let me show you. Okay, So for those that don't know, I believe this is the ones they had. You have Spider-Man. You have Iron Man, right? This is normal Iron Man, whatever. And then the organized play one was this one. And I think this is the, I'm not sure if it was this one they gave out or they gave out the original Gen Con promos, which are really hard to get. And they're super duper expensive. These are the original Gen Con ones. These were the organized play ones. Not alternate art, but I think they redid the core box ones recently, which is good because it helped drive some of the cost down and whatnot. And then, you know, it got people to like be able to get them again. But yeah, I don't know which one they did, but luckily they were redoing some of the older ones, which was nice. Most of the full art and all art ones are like $15 at minimum. They add up quick. When the boxes first came out and they were scalping them, people were selling the boxes, which I think had like 10, 12 packs. You have to go watch the old videos. I forgot what it was. We opened them all up on stream. People were scalping the boxes for like $200-$300. It was crazy. Though, if you opened it and then waited till now, you would actually make more money if you actually are selling them at $15 a pop. They'll have to stop doing it. Just do it in a way that it can actually be purchased in retail after the promotions is done. To stop doing it, is the wrong lesson learned from any warranted complaint. 100% agree, Joshy. Like, no one was ever like, "Don't do this." They were like, "Just do it for your stores because you want to promote your stores," which I get, right? I get why they did it. Makes 100% sense. All people are saying is they will pay you money, Fantasy Flight Games, for at the very least, like the cost to print and ship it. Like if a pack of that for like all the alt art stuff was like $20-$25, people would pay that, right? Just to offset your costs, and you make the community happy. It would have been so easy to do, and the way that they have just messed it up is amazing to me. They could even marked it up a little bit, right? Maybe like $5-$10 a pack of cards. People would still buy that stuff. It drives me nuts what they did with that. If I keep liking Marvel Champions as much as I am now, I may have to pick up a few of my favorite characters. Which ones are your favorites? Out of curiosity. There are some hard ones to get. I have a couple of random ones still, but they're very random. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Punisher, Elektra. I do think you will get that wave in the Defenders box. And Jessica Jones. So I say, dude, Spider Wave, it drives me nuts. Ever get that German Valk? I'm still trying. To this day, I'm still trying. Hank Payne, that's enough. But yeah, it's ones are the alt art ones I got from you. That's good to hear. Gameplay when? We just finished, Infected. We crushed it. I need to find my copy of that Bearded Colossus. Dude, it's such a good one. No, but yeah, in fact, we already played. We crushed it with Scott Summers. It was the old Cyclops gameplay. I'm only going to be here for a little bit longer anyway. For those that don't know, I'm pretty sure I broke my toe. I'm still in a lot of pain right now. I wanted that Cyclops alt art pretty badly. Yeah, it's pretty, it's sweet. It's a sweet card. The next evolution, our alt arts were so good too. They were so good. Not so much the Deadpool one, but the rest. I think Midnight Suns box could be real fun. I hope they do it. Also, welcome to Mongoose. Hope they're doing well. I think they should absolutely do it. There's so much content left to be had. There's so much. I am spawned for that Domino All R one. It is sweet. Yeah, Domino's been a lot of fun. I have a full extra set of the last OP kit I've been sitting on. Got fun by buy the same token addiction. There you go. Talk to buy the same token and be like, I will trade you this mystery box for one of everything. But yeah, so I told the story earlier, but last night I came home from a friend's house and I went downstairs to like clean something up in the basement. There was a dumbbell sitting on the ground and I just kicked it and I heard the crack. And I'm not sure if I broke my toe or not, but it did make a loud crack. Might have been the knuckle. And it's been a pain to walk on. Let me tell you, we had a lot to do today. Agree. Generally, all the next Evo alts were good. Yeah, they were really good. I liked all of them. I really did. I thought Mutant Genesis was decent. I mean, there's some good ones in there for sure. But yeah, the next Evo ones were really good. I do want to get back to the table soon. Phoenix. I was just thinking about that. Semi-low toe all the time. Pretty sure it broke about 15 years ago. Now it's deformed and I still stub it a lot. Yeah, luckily this isn't deformed, but man, it is swollen and very purple and black. Not black. Darker purple. But I can bend it. So I don't think it's broken then. I think it's just really damaged. My toe went black. That's not great. Don't do that. Go see a doctor. Phoenix aggro is so much fun. I love Phoenix aggro. I love Phoenix in general. I think Phoenix is really, 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 really good. And just fun. But yeah. All right, chat. I'm gonna get out of here in a second. So really quick, before we do, we're gonna go raid Daring Lime so that all y'all can just not quite line up with the rest of my toes. That's fine. That's overrated anyway. Did you ever play Venom? Ever? Yeah, I've played them. I gotta do it soonish though. It's been a while. So yeah, we're gonna use Super Power Train the mind control, something beefy and smack the villain. Oh, dude, it's so nice. It's so nice. It is really nice. I should do that with the prelate minions. Future idea. So we're gonna raid Daring Lime in a second. Stick around if you're on Twitch because you get channel points for that and whatnot. But yeah, so we will do Tuesday. I'll be live, but it's more of like I didn't do master. Well, it's more of a hangout because I'll be hopefully getting my PC back Tuesday. So if I can hook it up on time, I will let you all know. Huge shout out to everyone that's listened to the podcast and signed up for the newsletters. Thank you all for the support. It honestly means a lot. So thank you for doing that with me. It means a lot. So thank you. We have all the merch stuff and all that fun stuff. But yeah, Tuesday, if we set up the computer, I'll let you know on Discord for sure that I'll be live streaming. I should be. But we'll probably do a reorganization stream. Prelates are elite. I still want to cheat. Just let me cheat. So we'll still do we'll do probably a reorganizing stream because my boxes need to be organized, Marvel Champion stuff. So if you ever want to talk about organization, we'll do a stream where we just kind of focus on that. I think that could be fun and a little bit different. And us hanging out and whatnot. So anyway, really appreciate everyone being here. Like honestly, it means a lot. So thank you all very much. Let us start this process over there on the old Twitches. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the Prime subs and all that fun stuff. It helps out so much. And I will see you all Tuesday. There we go. Take care, everyone. We're going to go raid Daring Lime.